Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Don't told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can be visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That's chocolate or body. Darling, if you know it, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy.
Just about ready to go and getting to start. Rube Foster.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. And the 0-2 from Foster. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one just misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Walker gets under it, and there's one down. Mike Cameron up now for the Mets. And a breaking ball misses outside. One out, base is empty. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double. One out. Runner at second. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
1-0.
In the dirt. One out and a runner at second. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Lindor retired.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Vladimir Guerrero just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill in this one, Johan Santana.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Preston Wilson. Fought off foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. And that's in there for strike 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Donovan tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. 0-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. 2nd inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Foster back to work. Late swing, foul to the left.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Jeff McNeil in the box now. Takes strike 1. Should be extra bases. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that is out of play. Foster kicks and deals.
Nope. That's inside.
And there's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold.
Rawley's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground, could be 2. Smith over to second, and they'll just get the 1.
The hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team, and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Gwynn stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Here goes the runner. That one the other way, and foul ball. Foster comes to the plate, and that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Runner goes again. Next offering is fouled back. Azokar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Jordan Walker. First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The wind to kick the 2-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just inside, and now it is filled up.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor. On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Into center. McNeil makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Right side, hard hit. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Grounded out his first time.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte gets it to first. Lindor retired. And next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Guerrero batting in the cleanup spot. And he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. That's to third. Toss to Naylor. And Vladdy is set down. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the third, and Martinez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first, and Martinez is out. Colson Montgomery next up for the Cardinals. Just missed. And it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls on the
line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. That one missed. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Wilson can't hold up, and that's a strike. Popped in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Donovan in the box lays off for ball 1. Montgomery on third. Herrera at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. 2 outs. Bases full. Walker getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one found hard the other way. 2 outs. Bases are full. And that's in the dirt. To the right side, McNeil. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jeff McNeil stands in. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Cal Raleigh up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That's inside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Just off the inside corner. It's 2-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jose Azocar up now for the Mets. And that's outside. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Naylor snags it, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, stepping in, Josh Naylor. And he takes a strike.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's outside, and it's 1-2. And that one missing low. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. Flied out his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Cameron pulls it down, and there's two gone. And here is JD Martinez. Grounded out his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Tony Gwynn. Foster back to work. Now that's smacked to right center. Oh, nice lunging grab. And now the center fielder, Mike Cameron, 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. Smith whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Jumps, throws, and they get the out. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Colson Montgomery. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swings, and he breaks his bat. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Gwynn makes his way towards it. Snags it for the second out. Preston Wilson now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Here's a rocket out to left. Azokar brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here is Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Smith in the box now, takes strike 1. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope, that's down.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Struck him out looking. And now it's going to be Jordan Walker.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Josh Naylor.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a foul ball. Naylor measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1. Donovan off of first with 2 away. Raleigh under it, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. That's out to center field. Wilson has this one sized up, corrals it, and there's 1 away. So up next for New York, Cal Raleigh. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Center field, Wilson settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs. And next for the Mets, Jose Azocar. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that extends the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gwynn stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Ball 2.
On the ground, out to short. Smith over to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in St. Louis, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ketel Marte. Right through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gwynn on the move, racing back. And boom goes the dynamite. So he just clears the wall. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. J.D. Martinez. Next up for the Cardinals. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the grab, 1 away. Colson Montgomery. Next up for the Cardinals. That's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. So up next, Ivan Herrera.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, pulls him off the bag. First and second, 1 out. Preston Wilson next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. To first, maybe a 2 ball. Out on the toss to the pitcher. Runners advance to second and third. And now here is Brendan Donovan.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. Foster back to work. Up the middle. Toss to Naylor, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Francisco Lindor, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Walker moves towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 down. So now the DH spot, Vladimir Guerrero, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's in there. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That's down and in. A slider missed. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. One for 3. That's through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Ball 1 there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Two outs. That one drifts inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Just off the inside edge. And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. On the ground, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
On a line. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. And a ground ball to first, but that rolls foul. Next pitch misses, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Puts it away for the out. Jordan Walker will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. So now a pinch hitter, Jim Edmonds.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's under it. And that quickly 2 away. Josh Naylor next up for the Cardinals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Foul ball there. Holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Jose Azocar. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Zach Agnos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Agnos, a 6-foot righty, 24 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tony Gwynn, the next to hit. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Edmonds sprinting after it. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double. And it finds its way through for a hit. Gwynn coming around third. He's safe. It's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw safe. Next offering is fouled back. Cameron, the runner at second with 1 away. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. 1 for 4 with a double. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and the inning is over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now, Ketel Marte.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
101 on the gun, swing and a
One ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gwynn makes a move towards the gap. Brings it in. 1 away. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Nolan Gorman looking to start something with 1 gone. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. Now only 1 out remaining. Colson Montgomery digs in now. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. And you're